Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In this video, I'm going to do the benchmark test comparison between the Realme X1 Max device versus Realme GT Neo 2 after recent Realme UI 4.0 update. So right now, as you can see friends, I did update to my latest update of the Realme UI 4.0 between these both phones. So right now both phones are running the latest version of the Realme UI 4.0, and during this testing I'll try to use the GT mode and high performance mode while performing the benchmark test, and then we'll try to see what's the difference between these both phones regarding the overall benchmarks and what will be the high temperatures while performing the benchmarking test as well. So let me enable the GT mode. So right now GT mode is enabled and the high performance mode is enabled successfully between these both phones. And the Realme X1 Max has got the Dimensity 1200 and the Realme GT Neo 2, which has got the Snapdragon 870 processor, and we'll try to find out the high temperatures and which will be having what kind of high score while doing the benchmark test. So using the GT mode and using the high performance mode. So let's get started friends. So right now as you can see friends, after 68 and 70% of the benchmark test, the temperatures are 29 degrees Celsius in the Realme X1 Max, and the Realme GT Neo 2 is about 35 degrees Celsius. So 29 degrees and 35 degrees Celsius as you can see regarding the temperatures. So that's pretty high in the Realme GT Neo 2 when comparing with the Dimensity 1200 processor, and even using with the GT mode and the high performance mode. And I can be back after some time. So here's the final benchmark scores between the both phones, Realme GT Neo 2 and the Realme X1 Max device, using with the high performance mode and the GT mode. And the Realme X1 Max has got a slightly high score, 7,09,000 versus 7,08,000. Just a 1000 higher in the Realme X1 Max. And you can see the CPU and the GPU scores difference. The CPU, which is 187 and 193, slightly higher in the GT Neo 2, and GPU scores the Realme X1 Max slightly higher, 246 versus 234. And you can see the high temperatures, 36.6 degrees, which is increased in the Realme GT Neo 2, and 32.4 degrees increased in the Realme X1 Max device. So overall 4 to 5 degrees higher can be found in the Realme GT Neo 2, and battery also drains slightly higher than the Realme X1 Max. So Realme X1 Max, which has got 3% drain and 6% drain in the Realme GT Neo 2. That's slightly more, even though it has got 5000 mAh of battery capacity, but still the battery drains slightly more than usual. So this is an overall quick comparison guys between the benchmark test between these both phones, and meanwhile signing off until instead of more updates, and bye.